Hey everyone, welcome back to RideZoneBikes. Today we're diving into a full review of the 2026 Honda NC750X, a bike that's often described as one of the most practical, balanced, and easygoing motorcycles on the market. Honda has refined this model over the years to make it the perfect bridge between commuter efficiency and adventure bike styling. And in 2026 it continues that philosophy with a few smart updates that make it even more versatile. Let's get into what makes this machine so appealing, how it rides, and whether it's worth your money. Right away, the NC750X feels like the kind of bike that's built for people who actually ride every day. It's not about maximum horsepower or wild top-end thrills, it's about comfort, convenience, and getting the job done with confidence. At its heart is a 745cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine that's tuned for smooth, low-end and mid-range torque. That means most of its power is available where you actually need it in city riding, quick overtakes, or relaxed highway cruising. You're not constantly chasing the red line, and that makes it incredibly easy to live with. It's not intimidating, but it's definitely capable. Honda continues to offer the NC750X in two versions: a traditional 6-speed manual and a DCT, dual-clutch transmission, model. The DCT is one of Honda's most unique selling points here. It allows you to ride fully automatic or shift manually using paddles on the handlebar. The system is incredibly smooth, smart enough to adjust to your riding style, and perfect for riders who want the freedom of a motorcycle without the fatigue of constant clutch work in heavy traffic. Once you get used to it, it feels natural and makes city riding effortless. Another signature feature of the NC750X is the large integrated storage compartment in place of the traditional fuel tank. The actual fuel tank sits under the seat, which lowers the center of gravity, improving handling and stability. The top compartment can fit a full-face helmet or a small backpack, a simple idea that adds huge everyday convenience. Commuters and tourers love it because it means you can carry essentials without needing side bags or a backpack. Honda really nailed that functional design. The 2026 version brings a few key upgrades that make the bike feel more modern. There's a new 5-inch full-color TFT display that's bright and clear, complete with smartphone connectivity through Honda's Road Sync system, that allows you to control navigation, calls, and music right from the bike using simple handlebar controls. The display feels premium, and the layout is logical. You also get updated lightweight wheels, improved braking with dual front discs and ABS, and slightly revised suspension tuning to improve ride comfort. In terms of ergonomics, the NC750X remains one of the most comfortable midsize motorcycles you can buy. The seat height is around 31.6 inches, which keeps it approachable for riders of different heights. The upright handlebar and relaxed foot peg position create a natural stance that's perfect for long commutes or touring days. Wind protection is decent thanks to the adjustable screen, and while it's not a full touring fairing, it does a good job of reducing buffeting at highway speeds. The mirrors give a clear view, the switches feel solid, and the overall build quality lives up to Honda's reputation for durability. On the road, the NC750X feels balanced and composed. The parallel twin engine delivers smooth power delivery with minimal vibration, and because the torque arrives early, you rarely need to rev it hard. Acceleration is strong enough for highway merges and backroad fun, but it never feels twitchy or overly aggressive. For newer returning riders, it's one of the most confidence-inspiring bikes out there. The suspension, with its medium travel setup, soaks up rough city streets and light gravel roads well. It's not an off-road machine, but it handles uneven terrain without complaint. On twisty roads, it feels planted and predictable, with a surprisingly low center of gravity that makes slow-speed maneuvering easy. Braking performance is excellent for its class. The dual front discs with ABS provide strong, progressive stopping power, and the rear brake adds good stability. Honda's traction control system, called HSTCA, helps manage wheel spin on wet or loose surfaces. You can adjust the level of intervention or switch it off entirely if you prefer a more direct feel. Combined with the selectable ride modes, the bike adapts well to different situations, whether you're riding solo, two up, or carrying luggage. Fuel efficiency is another big win. Thanks to its efficient engine design and long-stroke layout, you can expect impressive mileage, often over 65 miles per gallon depending on your riding style. With a tank capacity of 14 liters, about 3.7 gallons, it offers solid range for long rides between stops. That makes it a great companion for touring or commuting without constant refueling. Design-wise, the 2026 model sharpens things up with sleeker bodywork and fresh color options. The LED lighting all around gives it a modern, premium look, and the front end has a more aggressive, adventure-ready stance. The lines flow smoothly from front to back, and everything serves a purpose. Nothing feels overdone, just clean, purposeful design. The quality of paint and materials continues to impress, and the seat has better padding this year for longer rides. The NC750X continues to straddle multiple categories. It's part commuter, part light tourer, and part adventure bike. That's what makes it unique. It doesn't really have direct rivals that match its practicality and easygoing nature. Riders looking for an all-rounder that can handle weekday commutes, weekend road trips, and even light off-road detours will find this bike hard to beat. The DCT version especially stands out as a smooth, futuristic riding experience that you won't find in most other bikes at this price. Speaking of price, the 2026 Honda NC750X starts at around $9,499 for the DCT model in the US market, which positions it below most full-sized adventure bikes while still offering similar technology and features. In Europe, the price may vary slightly due to taxes and local specs, but it still represents great value for money. You get Honda reliability, modern electronics, premium build quality, and true everyday usability at a very reasonable cost of ownership. In short, the NC750X remains one of the most balanced motorcycles you can buy. It's not trying to win drag races or conquer deserts. It's about real-world versatility and comfort. Whether you're a beginner looking for a first big bike, a commuter who rides daily, or a touring rider who wants something manageable and reliable, the NC750X delivers. It's a machine that just makes sense. A smooth engine, practical storage, low running costs, and technology that enhances rather than distracts. If you value reliability, practicality, and understated capability, the 2026 Honda NC750X should absolutely be on your short list. It's proof that a motorcycle doesn't have to be extreme to be enjoyable, it just has to fit your life perfectly. Thanks for watching this full review here on RideZoneBikes. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like, subscribe for more honest bike reviews, and let me know in the comments if you'd pick the NC750X over other midsize adventure machines. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.